So, the story goes back in the day, Martin Luther King actually didn't need glasses. So when he asked by a reporter, why do you put on glasses? And he said, well, when I put on my specs, I feel more distinguished. Now this week's check-in is all about creating an identity that serves you well. If you scroll back up to the very first post that I did this year, it was about environment. And being in an environment that's supportive and you feel comfortable to achieve your goals. Now, creating an identity is similar, right? Think about when was the last time you went and had a really awesome haircut and you walked out of the barber's and you felt, man, this rocks, my haircut is awesome, I'm good looking, I'm successful, your chest is all puffed up. You know, that was your identity that you created for the time being. Compared to that, if you had a really shit haircut and you walk out of hairdressers and you're feeling down about yourself, you know, you're thinking that, I'm not as good looking, I'm not as successful, but in reality, it's just hair. And that's exactly what happened to me last week. So I had to cover it up with my hat. Now, speaking about my hat, you may have noticed that I always wear a Nike cap during training. And as far as I remember, I've always worn a cap. And to me, when I go into the gym, that just kind of blocks out the noise. It's my little trigger, I guess. And you could do the same. You could either wear your favorite pair of tights before you go for a run, or you could play your favorite song before you do like a 1RM or something like that. Whatever gets you in that mood and whatever turns you into an absolute beast in the gym, right? But it could also be a negative thing as well. So if you identify yourself as someone who's lazy, who's always injured, you know, whatever you do, you always fail, then obviously you're not going to try. And if you do and you fail, you're not going to try again. So if I get myself in the mirror, you might be able to see, I don't know, there we go. You could zoom in, that's my left leg. Half my left leg's gone, 3/4 of my glutes gone, I'm always in pain. And that was my identity back in the day. You know, I'm never going to achieve much in terms of physically or in the sporting field. And you know, and that identity didn't serve me well until I started hanging around more positive people. So yeah, this week's check-in is about forming an identity that is positive and one that gives you the most chance to succeed. That's about it, guys. So hope you guys had a fantastic week. Keep training, keep prepping, know what you're putting in your mouth in terms of calories, food. And if you have any questions, yell out. All right, I appreciate you guys. I love you all. Have a fantastic week and I'll talk to you next week. All right, see ya, bye.